I'm trying to kick a book of travel poems called The Foreigner Wherever I Go Out the Door. So let me read a few poems from that. Union Station. I can no longer be angry when trains blast air horns and rattle along the tracks outside my window. Now they carry me north to L.A., that sprawling whore of a city who'll love you for a few bucks and sometimes for free. My lover waits outside the station in her small white car with her sweet-natured dog. We drive past broken sidewalks and Korean signs. At home, she kisses me, open mouth. I move closer, wanting her to swallow me so I can live warm and protected inside this woman's smooth, flat belly. Can't get close enough. I return to myself and wait in Union Station for the train back to my world and work. I choose a leather seat far from the stale piss smell of the bums with their stringy beards and long matted hair. A line of gray-suited businessmen files by. Somehow a pigeon has fallen in with them. He moseys along, bobbing his head in time with his steps, thinking, just act naturally and no one will notice. The announcer calls my train. I shoulder my backpack and head toward the platform, trying to act naturally, walking, not flying. Um, you may know that the mothers of the disappeared were some women who held vigils outside the Casa Rosa, the Argentine White House, to protest the fact that their children had been detained and tortured and killed. So they have a bookstore actually in Buenos Aires, and we went there back in probably 2006 or so. Anyway, this is called Mothers of the Disappeared Bookstore, Buenos Aires. The snapshots are unremarkable save for clothing 30 years out of date. Some black and white, others color. These are the victims of the dirty war. The generals' now ghostly TV images, their faces gray as intestines, ordered deaths by the thousands. Ordinary people hustled into Ford Falcons, tortured, their bodies tossed from DC-3s into the Atlantic. But it's not that simple. Photos of Lenin, Castro, and Che Guevara hang on the bookstore's walls. I buy a Mothers of the Disappeared t-shirt for my mom and pray it doesn't become a prophecy in Bush's America. Outside, pounding drums, marchers with red flags. Do ghosts of Ford Falcons still cruise these streets? We wait on the sidewalk while tens of thousands pass. Muchas gentes, a store owner says. I nod. The drums, boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Girls selling socialist newspapers, marchers with banners wide as the Avenida de Mayo. Lauren takes out her camera. The flash. Rows of men with clubs bring up the rear, their faces disguised with bandanas or keffiyehs. We cross to Cafe Tortone, fine china, cloth napkins, waiters in tuxedos, photos of celebrities on mahogany walls. I drop a submarine-shaped chocolate into my cup of hot milk. Lauren sips coffee and says, "This is the best night of my life." Bowing at Chogyesa, Seoul, Lunar New Year's Day. Hundreds crowd the main hall to face the multitude of Buddhas painted on the wall of heroes. Strings of beads entwine fingers, brown cotton mats insulate shoeless feet from cold linoleum and cushion bowing bodies. Worshippers kneel, touch foreheads to floor, and rise only to lay themselves flat again and again. I sit in the corner, my back straight with reluctance. Would I, a foreigner, create a spectacle? In my hotel room the next morning, I realize that truth is all around, only I choose not to see. I've known this all along. I make 3 prostrations on the plush gold carpet, using my body to place truth before selfish desires. Oops, wrong direction. I meant to face the temple, 3 bows north. Might as well tick off the other points of the compass. The words of a tour guide come back to me. We believe in 5 directions, not just 4. I pause, then bow to the center.